Hello, I'm Claire. I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis when I was 9, and June 2018 I was diagnosed with Crohn's, and then perhaps ulcerative colitis again because they said, oh, if you had that when you were 9, it's probably that again. So perhaps I've got both, perhaps just one. I'm here to give my full story because I've been living with it for 24 years, from the age of 9 years old. So I think I've been through quite a lot of different situations with it, and I want to share my story with you in case it can help anybody. I'm going to run through medications, holistic things that I've tried, diet, so many different diets. Basically everything that I've tried over the years, how it's run my life, how I've behaved. Up till last June, I was then in hospital with the worst amount of pain, couldn't get up out of bed. I had done a 5-day water fast just to try and calm things out. Nothing but water through my guts or through my system for 5 days to try and reset my body. Didn't work. Still ended up in hospital. It was excruciating to even try and go to the toilet. I lost absolutely a ton of weight, and was away from my little girl for the first time because I had to be in hospital, and she's 2. She's with me now, she's just on the floor there. So, I'm going to say hi. So this time round, I'm committed to healing 100%. And I'm not just going to live with diarrhoea and it being manageable, because that's what I've done for most of my life. I've gone, well, at least I'm not in hospital, at least I'm only losing a tiny bit of blood. Sometimes I can live with diarrhoea, that's fine, isn't it? And being like, it could be worse, you've got to be grateful type attitude. And, yes, I am grateful that it's not worse, that I don't have a worse condition. But that mindset wasn't aiding me at all. And this time I've gone, it's not good enough to have diarrhoea. I deserve to live my life as well as possible. Just doing one normal size poo in the morning and not then thinking about it for the rest of the day, not letting it run my life, being able to hold the toilet. If there isn't one around, I should be able to hold it. And that's my goal. I've now got a goal, which I never had before. I was just like, if there's no blood, it's fine. But now that's not acceptable to me. Now it is, if I need the toilet, I should be able to hold it for at least an hour and me to decide when to go. Not the other way around. Not, if there isn't a toilet, I get freaked out in my head even more that I need the toilet instantly. Or if I can't see a loo, it's like, well, now of course I need it because I've got the fear. So I'm going to get through this. I am going to heal 100% like it was never there. No, it not holding me back in my mental state, not being afraid of if there's no toilet, not having diarrhea on a day-to-day basis. If you eat something that doesn't agree with you and you get diarrhea for a couple of days and then your body normalises, fine, but it shouldn't be most of the time diarrhea, hardly ever not, which it is at the minute for me. And I'm committed to releasing all my stored emotions from my body, because I think I've got to the point where I've tried everything and I just think it doesn't really matter what I put into my body, diet-wise, medication-wise, all these health things that are flying around. Oh, you've got this, try this health product, try this health product, try this holistic product. No thanks. I'm not going to take anything. I am just going to do this through energy, through the power of my mind. Notice what I'm thinking, notice what I'm afraid of, and release that out of my body. And I've got help from my maestro, Sky Hummingbird, who I'm going to see regularly for shamanic healing, and just to release all these old stories and all these memories out of my guts. And I'm going to let you know how it's going. And I'm going to reach my goal. I do not have to live like this. And I am going to 100% have it like it never existed. I don't have to live with ulcerative colitis for the rest of my life. And I've put, I'm not going to. That's that. We'll see what happens. I'll let you know on my journey, how it's going, how long it takes. If I don't reach my goal, that's another possibility. I might turn around and say, okay, can't do it. Who knows? But I'm going to document everything, and hopefully it can help others. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you soon.